Hey everyone, Samuel, I'm here today. Today we're going to talk about anger and rage. You know that fire sometimes that you feel, that's anger and the rage that you felt from what happened to you growing up or from a trauma experience? That fire that makes you want to burn and destroy the whole world. And you don't care because as long as it burns, you're okay. Where you want to destroy it and either let it grow new or destroy it to the point of no return. That fire, not even fire, that anger and rage is actually understandable. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing you're doing wrong. But here's a tricky part. How you direct that anger and rage. If you direct it at people, if you project it at people, if you blame what happened at people or this and that, yes, that is wrong. It's wrong because at that time, they might have been going through their own stuff. And you cannot be angry at yourself anymore. The past is the past. And it cannot be changed, but it can be learned from. But if the past is affecting the present and creating a future, then you need to change your present. The anger that you feel, the rage that's coming up out of you, it's the anger and rage of injustice. It's the anger and rage that, what am I doing to deserve this? What did I do wrong? And why am I the one that's going through this and not this person? Why can't they feel my pain? Why can't they feel my suffering? And that's the truth. Anger and rage is just that. It's not fair. It's not fair that what you're going through and what you went through. And it's not fair whether someone didn't help you or the people or event that caused the trauma. It's just fucking not fair. And it sucks. It sucks to know that you got short end of the stick. And there are people that they just feel it within them and they blame others for it. They blame the world. They lash out at their friends, their family, their loved ones that did nothing to them. When honestly, a lot of them want to lash out at the event or person that did it. But sometimes when they see that person or event, it makes them who they were back then and not who they are now. It sucks sometimes. It makes you want to go crazy. It makes you want to scream and shout. And honestly, you can do that. If it's looking in a mirror and screaming, yelling everything you hate and all the anger you feel about yourself. If it's imagining like the Gestalt chair theory, where you have an empty chair in front of you and you imagine the person right there in that chair and you let out all your anger at them. Everything they feel, everything they've done to you, everything. You let it all out. Another way to let out anger, honestly, if you can, if you can't, just don't do it. Scream your lungs off. Completely scream. Do not even stop for a second. Just scream it all out. Sorry guys, give me a second. I'm back. Sorry. The neighbor gardener came. So, scream. Only if it's safe though. Like, if it's not safe, don't do it, trust me. You might get the cops called on you, they might think that like someone's killing you. Don't do it. What I like to do is actually I go to the mountains. Or somewhere like very open, away from people, and just scream. And keep screaming until everything's out of you. Remember that primal rage, that primal scream, and use it. That screaming will help release and move energy. Breath is also a great way. Like for me, I'm not gonna lie, breath doesn't work. Breath calms me down, but doesn't help move my anger yet. One day it will, but not right now, and that's okay. Another thing you can do is honestly a form of martial arts. Tai Chi, Kung Fu, karate, boxing, jiu-jitsu, Kempo, anything. And use that to direct your anger. But use it in a way to release anger and not when you're in a fight or something, you're angry. No. What I like to do is I'm a Tai Chi practitioner. So at my gym, I'm lucky, and they have at Crunch Fitness, they have punching bags. So I actually go and punch and attack the punching bag using Tai Chi. And every time I do, I'm releasing whatever's annoying me or pissing me off. Sorry, sneeze. And that's the best way to do it. Release it so you're not holding it on. Release it so you're not being controlled by it. If you feel like, the Arabic word is fish ahrak, or fish ahrikun. If you feel like you're doing that on people you love, take a step back, journal it, evaluate it, say, why am I so pissed off right now? They did nothing right now. What's going on inside of me? Reflect. Understand your internal. What's going on inside of you? No one can tell you otherwise. There's no one in the world that can tell you what's going on inside of you if you don't know how to, if you can't reflect and figure it out. And the best way to do it, honestly, then after, you can. Therapy, hypnotherapy, you could do many ways to help you reflect. Meditation, journaling, your music that you're drawn to in this moment. The music you play, your poetry if you write or sing, those are ways to reflect. Use those. Understand those aspects. And then figure out, why is it that I'm getting triggered by this person or that person? What's going on? And change it. Adapt to it. Love it. Because you are you, no one else. You are a past, it's a part of you, but it does not define you. What defines you, honestly, is the present and your actions in this time, in this moment. Many people say, oh, you used to be such an angry person. It's like, yeah, no shit. I was angry. But I'm better. I'm not who I used to be. And every day I'm doing something to make sure I don't become that person. Don't let other people tell you who and what you should be. Who you used to be. No one has a right to do that. That also creates anger. And you tell them, that's not who I am anymore. Do not do that to me. Do not define me on what I used to do, what I used to be. Meet the new me. Understand this is who I am now, who I'm wishing to become later. But don't ever put me into a little square to make you, oh, you used to be angry, you used to do this, you used to do that. Yeah, I did. I used to be many things, but why don't you bring those up? And that's how it is. Don't let anyone tell you, again, I know I'm repeating myself, who and what you should be. No one has the right to do that. No one has the power to do that for you. The only thing that you can do is listen to them for when they tell you, but they're not truths. Because you need to reflect. You need to know, is this true for me? Am I really like this? And if I am, how can I change it? And you do start steps. Therapy, hypnotherapy, come seeing me, many ways, and start you change those aspects. And you start to get better. You start to grow and flourish, expand, and truly become who you want to be, as well as who you're meant to be. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. It's Dan Ibrahim, and I'm a trauma specialist. I help people with trauma with their triggers, as well as empowering them. So have a great day. If you like my videos, like and subscribe my channel, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, everyone.